In itself, a newspaper closing, not necessarily big news, but the story behind the headline is that all this threatens probably the world's biggest media empire. Britain's News of the World tabloid has produced its last ever edition, a victim of its own phone hacking scandal. The tabloid was shut down by the media mogul Rupert Murdoch after accusations, among other things, that murder victims and dead soldiers' families had their phones hacked into by the paper. Sonia Gallego reports.
The final front page of one of the best-selling newspapers in the English language. For journalists at the News of the World, today's edition paid tribute to a history spanning 168 years.
What is a British institution? It's one of the, if not the most famous newspaper brand, not in this country, not in Britain, but in the world. And yet, from Sunday, that's it. There's no more News of the World.
It's an abrupt end for the paper, famous for its populist and often lurid headlines that have been a feature of British tabloid culture. As copies went on sale throughout the country, an acknowledgement from readers that it would be missed.
Yeah, I think it's a really great newspaper, and it's a real shame that this has come to what it has come to. You know, it's a good newspaper. I always buy it on a Sunday. It's going to be a shame not to buy it on a Sunday anymore.
It's now turned into this kind of epic moment, and I feel like I'm involved in something historical, actually, because there's a huge queue of people and there's a really amazingly odd atmosphere on the street.
But it's not the end of the story from the makers of the title, News International. Some victims of the phone hacking scandal say shutting the paper doesn't tackle the root of the scandal. The family of murdered British schoolgirl Millie Dowler, whose phone was hacked into while police searched for her, say it's all a PR exercise.
Crimes weren't committed by the News of the World title. This is a case of the wrong red top going. There were individuals. This is Rebecca Brooks rather than the News of the World.
It's the toughest battle ever faced by media mogul Rupert Murdoch. His arrival in the UK on Sunday signals an attempt to stop the scandal thwarting a takeover bid for the broadcast company B-Sky B, a crucial venture in the company's future.
We've already apologised and we've not, you know, we've been let down by people that we trusted, but the result was that the paper had let down its readers.
But with more revelations set to emerge, many will be left wondering just how bad could this get for Murdoch's media empire.